Jedi Knight, straight shooter who always keep it real with you black people. Message to black people, talking about more about wheat and even what professionals are saying about wheat. I want to read you a quote from a book. It's called what's the name of this book? The book is called The Ultra Mind Solution. The Ultra Mind Solution by Mark Hyman, Mark Hyman, medical doctor, right? Because I know that a lot of people, want to hear it from somebody who has gone to school and is certified as an expert. So I like to put some of that in there because it does matter, what professionals think. You just need to understand that it is not all that matter, and that you must diagnose yourself. You must know your body more than anyone else, because it is your vehicle and you're living in it. This man, Mark Hyman, he said that gluten and dairy are the main allergens that cause bad brain reaction. Gluten and dairy are the main allergens that cause bad brain reaction. Continues to say, stopping these foods can be life-changing for the majority with brain and mood disorders. Stopping these foods can be life-changing for the majority of people with brain and mood disorders. So this is a medical doctor that wrote a best-selling book called The Ultra Mind Solution. He said that wheat and dairy are allergens. Okay, this is why I'm saying to you that these things are not food. They are allergens. Your body look at them as an invader, as something that is intruding, as something foreign. Like if you were to put some mercury in your body, it's just that it's not as toxic to the body as taking in mercury, but it is still toxic enough to harm you later as it accumulates in your body, whereas mercury would kill you very quickly. So we're dealing with something that's going to cause death over a longer period of time, or cause us a lot of different problems and make us ineffective at living, render our lives to be miserable, to cause us problems in our lives, to reduce our quality of life, because we're going to have joint pains, we're going to have problems with our bowels, we're going to feel nausea, we're going to have malnutrition, because gluten, with the word glue in it, is a type of protein that's binding nutrients, your vitamin A, B, C, E, K, F, G, and all these things, your folic acid. It's binding them up when you do put them in from eating nutritious food, and keeping the body from using them. So when you go to the toilet, they go right out without your body being able to actually utilize them. You understand? So I just wanted to share with you that people know. My mom went to the doctor, and this was one of the things or reasons why I decided also that I was gonna come away from eating wheat. A regular doctor said to her, that wheat can destroy the lining of your stomach. It can mess up your digestive system. It can actually eat a hole in your digestive, in your gut, and cause proteins to leak into your bloodstream and wreak havoc on your body. And this is a regular Joe Schmo doctor, that's going to tell you basically to eat, the sad diet and all that. And he's telling her that, you understand? So this is out there, and I want black people to be aware that this is out there. This is known, so you can play around and act like you don't know. But ignorance is no defense, as they say, at this time when information is everywhere. You understand? So he's telling her that. Why? Because he has seen it. They have seen people come in with their stomach line eating out. Alright? And so that's why I'm saying to you, this doctor is saying, him and many others are saying that wheat and dairy are allergens. So you are getting, like constipation, you're getting fatigue, you're getting joint pains and all that These are allergic reactions. A lot of us think about allergies as sneezing and, you know what I mean, watery eyes. That's one type of symptoms, you know what I mean, to an allergy. The other types for weed is different. You understand? So, you know, you're going to get inflammation in your body. You know what I mean? It's going to wreak a havoc on your body. So this is what I'm saying to you. This is my message to you. I want to, you know, start a dialogue, and I want people to take this seriously, because a lot of times I see a lot of people among our community, in our community, that have depression. They are depressed, and they've been depressed for a long time, and I'm easily able to identify these people without being a doctor, because I was depressed for a long time and I didn't realize I was depressed. You understand? And I see these other people and they're lost, and they come up with all types of self-destructive behaviors, and I say to them, listen, you need to change your diet, and they look at me like, this nigga crazy, you know, like he just talking garbage, you know. But I did it. I changed my diet to beat depression, you understand, and it worked. And so I implore you, you know, before you seek out drugs and things, if you're on drugs for depression, bipolar, first, you know, even if you're on the drugs already, change what you're eating. Just do it, you know, for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and see if eating wheat makes a difference. And if it doesn't, okay, then, you know, you haven't lost anything. But if it does, there you go, you have gained something. Medical doctor saying milk and wheat are allergens, and that they cause bad brain reactions. You know, message to black people: wise up and rise up. Things are very simple to make a change. It begins with you, self. Make yourself the priority. Change yourself from within. This is how you cause a revolution. This is your brother Dangereux. Love and honors.